All right. Me and Bone are back to give you some information, to have a little fun, and tell you how you can make some extra money. Yes, me and Bone are going to tell you how you can make some extra money, but you need to have a little patience. Say hi to the people, Bone. Say hi to the people. Can you not put your That's rude. That's rude. Put your hand down, man. You ain't got to do all that. Just put your hand down, man. Put it down. Just put it down. But anyway, thank you for saying hi anyway. But let's get right to it. And I'll get to the money in a minute. First, we're gonna talk about the garage, this channel, which is hosted by me, Mr. Holliness, and my spirited sidekick friend right here named Bone. This channel is your go-to for truth, practical advice, and empowering knowledge, all delivered with a little humor. Me and Bone bring a wealth of wisdom and credibility, while Bone tries to keep things lively. Yeah, lively. We break down complex ideas into simple, actionable steps with a little bit of laughter along the way. So, whether you're looking for some self improvement tips, some life changing insights, or just to have a good time, we've got you covered. So, let's get into it. I'm not going to tell you about the money. Give me a minute or two. I'm going to tell you how you can make some extra money. But first, we're going to talk about 811. Yes, 811. 811 is a nationally recognized phone number that you call before you dig. Dig. That's right. Before you do any type of digging, you're supposed to call 811. And you're saying, why would I do that? It's simple. It is the law. Yes, it is the law to call 811 before you do any type of digging. So before you plant that tree, want to repair a sprinkler, uh, no, you're supposed to call 811. And the reason why you call 811 is to find out where your underground utilities are, such as your phone line, your cable TV line, your gas line, water lines, or your power line. And the reason why you want to know where this stuff is before you dig is so you don't kill yourself. And yes, you can kill yourself by hitting or damaging a underground utility. But I got a better idea for you. If you're confused about 811, underground utilities, and all that stuff, I get it. This is what you can do. You can email a company called Ground Vision. That's all you got to do. Email Ground Vision and they will answer any of your 811 questions. They will answer any questions you have about underground utilities and all that good stuff. Now, here is their email address. The email address for Ground Vision is groundvisioninc at gmail.com. Again, the email address is groundvisioninc at gmail.com. And yes, I'll spell it for you. GroundVisioninc at gmail.com. You got it? Ground Vision Inc. at gmail.com. Send them an email and they will answer all your questions regarding underground utilities and 811. Now, now I'm going to tell you about the money. Are you ready to know about how you can make some extra money? Oh, now you up. Yeah. He liked the money part. I think he just like talking about, well, we'll get into that. But this is how you can make some extra money. It is called a virtual dispensary. I'm going to say it again, a virtual dispensary. Yes, cannabis. You see that? Look at that symbol. I know some of y'all know that symbol. All right. So you can be the owner of a virtual dispensary like me and Bone. That's right. You can be the owner of a virtual dispensary and make you some money. Or, oh, well, he's an owner and a customer because he does both. But I'm going to tell you the advantages of owning a virtual dispensary. And I'll also tell some of y'all what are some of the advantages if you're a customer. So, you know what? Let's talk about customers first. If you're a customer of a virtual dispensary, think about this. You can order products 24 hours, 7 days a week from wherever you are. So if you're at home in the bed sleeping in the middle of the night, you wake up, order you a product. If you're sitting on the toilet at work and you got a phone in your hand, you can order you some products. If you on the highway going to Las Vegas, you can order you some products. Shoot, you can be in church listening to the pastor on a Sunday morning or Saturday, depending on your religion, and you can still order some products if you're a customer. You can't beat it. You can order from anywhere 24 hours, 7 days a week. And the great thing about it, there's no face-to-face interaction. Nobody has to see you. So if you're a doctor, a lawyer, a politician, or even the pastor of the church, guess what? Nobody will see your face. Nobody will know that you're ordering cannabis products. And even when it comes to you in the mail, it is packaged the way that nobody knows what it is. Virtual dispensary as a customer. Can't beat it. Um, but let me get to being a owner of a virtual dispensary like I am. I'm an owner of a virtual dispensary. And I'm gonna just tell you, it is great. There is no overhead costs. No overhead costs. I don't have to worry about paying the rent or the lease for a building. I don't have to worry about the utilities for the building, like the water and the electrical bill. I ain't got to worry about paying a security guard to be outside at the front door, one on the inside, like most dispensaries. There's no overhead costs. You can't beat it. And guess what? I get the increased reach. You know what increased reach means? That means people from all over the globe can buy my products because they go online. Great way to make some extra money. And guess what? The great thing about this is, y'all, you ain't physically doing something all the time. You ain't got to clock in and go to the building and give somebody 8 hours and work for them. No, this is at your own pace, your own time, how you want to do it. So, if you want to be the owner of a virtual dispensary, I'm going to tell you how. This is what you got to do. You got to email Bone. Look, that's all you got to do. You got to email him. And the reason why you're going to email him, got to make sure you know you ain't a kid. You got to be of legal age and make sure you're a real person. So you're going to email Bone at thegorage@gmail.com. I'm going to say it again. If you want to get into the virtual dispensary business, you're going to email Bone at thegorage@gmail.com. And yes, I'll spell that for you too. TheGorauge. One more time. TheGorauge. You ready to help these people um getting into the virtual dispensary business and helping them make some money? You see that? He's ready to help you. So email Bone at thegorage@gmail.com and you'll be on your way to being a virtual dispensary owner, just like me and him. All right. Now, moving on. So we talked about how you can make some extra money, and don't say I didn't tell you. And yes, this is real. We talked about 811. You know what? We're going to talk about the table of truth. And some of y'all might know what the table of truth is, and some of y'all might not know. No, some of y'all might know. Got that all wrong. But anyway, so this is what the table of truth is. Um, Me and Bone bring people, products, places. We bring it to the table of truth and we expose it for what it is, the truth. So this today on the table of truth, we're gonna bring a gentleman to the table of truth. I think his name is Jeffrey Ferguson. And you're probably wondering, who the heck is Jeffrey Ferguson? Well, this is the gentleman who has allegedly, because you know you got to use these words or you get sued, y'all. I ain't trying to get sued because I ain't got no money in the first place. But he's a gentleman that lives in Orange County, California. I want to say Anaheim Hills, and he allegedly killed his wife. And so Bone wanted to bring him to the table of truth, and me too, because he said it was an accident. Now, we know this accidents do happen. They do happen. I get that. An accident can really happen. But let me say this, when you pull out a gun and you start pointing at a room, is it really an accident? Because I know one thing. You better not pull out a gun in front of me and just be showing me the gun and you point it at me. That ain't, no, you don't do that. And I can say this a whole bunch of different ways, but me and Bone really want to bring this guy to the table. The truth is because, man, you need to just tell the truth. Did the gun go off accidentally or did you shoot her? You need to tell the truth because I don't understand why you would have a gun out in the first place, pointed at your wife, and then talk about it went off accidentally. Why is it even pointed at her? That's the part I don't understand. Why is it even pointed at her? Anyway, but now that we brought you to the table and you've been exposed, hopefully what you've digested doesn't get you constipated. You know what? I wouldn't care if you do get constipated from this because you know what? You shouldn't have had that gun out. I knew it and you knew it. You done effed up. But it is what it is. Moving on. Um, we will talk about you know what? We not you want to talk about health tips for the people or you not gonna talk about health tips? What you want to do? Health tips or no health tips? Okay, he ain't saying nothing. So, we're not gonna talk about Bones health tips to die by today, but we will end with what we always end with, and it's called "Let's help each other." Let's help each other, and the way we help each other is this: you're going to send an email to this channel. Well, not literally to the channel, but you're going to send an email to me and Bone about what you sell, what you make, whatever it is you do, you're gonna send an email and we're gonna tell everybody about it on this channel. We're gonna, you know, expose your products, let them know how great it is. It better be great too, because if it's not, we will bring you to the table of truth. But we'll talk about your products. That's how we help each other. And then in return, you're gonna help us. You can like this channel, you can subscribe to it, and if you don't want to do neither one of those, just tell somebody about the channel. Just tell somebody and keep it pushing. It's all great. Um, but yeah, that's how we help each other. So email thegoraj@gmail.com, and we will talk about your products. That's all you got to do. And then, we help you, you help us. Um, About to get up out of here in a second. Is there anything you gonna say before we go? I think he really means that for Jeffrey Ferguson, not y'all. That's really for Jeffrey Ferguson, the guy we brought to the table of truth, who shouldn't have had that gun out. That's for him, Bone, huh? Tell the truth. We gone. We out of here.